Expense right now. Going to what? The store. Everybody's got to go to this store. There's two local stores. There's only one central store.
It gets you.
Yeah. But do these people need it or do these people need it?
Or we could move this and make it
So what's the name of the game?
This is the Community Land Use Game. Originally it was the Cornell Land Use Game, designed by Dr. Alan Felt of Cornell University and Dr. Richard Tommo of Princeton. It's a simulation about city building, in which basically you're given money and a board and some rules and you build your own city. And in the course of about 4.5 or 5 hours, you make the decisions that you would make in building any city, setting up tax rates, putting in utilities, building industry, building residences, and watch the city grow and watch the city age.
It seems very chaotic. Is there a method here? How is the game organized?
Well, the game is organized so that you have 5 teams, each of which has a certain amount of money and a certain amount of land, and then they're told they can just build the city any way they want. What happens is you have the chaos that really develops in real cities where there's not really a lot of central planning. Everybody's trying to jockey for the best location to build their industry and to build their stores. And out of all this seeming chaos, a city is built, and at the end of the game it looks exactly like a real city, including deteriorating parts of the center city and the growing suburbs and city debt and public facilities and all the problems and advantages of a real city.
And now, why aren't you grading them? Why aren't you giving them a test on this game afterwards?
Because really it's based on participation. This is affective education. We learn by doing. And the more they get into it, the more they learn. Now it seems like there's a lot of things going on, and it does take a while even after the game to process it. We spend about 45 minutes to an hour discussing the game afterwards, but it really takes a couple days after the game before people begin to start seeing all the connections that took place in the game. So by looking at the process rather than looking at how much money did they make or how many buildings did they build, really the whole educational goal is to have people participate and learn by participation. All right, you got 6 minutes for your meeting, Mr. Mayor.
You just got elected mayor. How did you do that?
I stood up and I had a great conversation with, my constituents. I thought that they really needed someone who would be a strong leader. Someone that was going to bring, our city, we've had some public transit issues, a couple issues with our school system. The teachers were just on strike. I think we're really pulling through. I know taxes are high, but, in a time of a recession, that's kind of what we need. And I think that I have the leadership to bring us through.
Okay.
We can do 5 for free.
Well, it's not free, but we can. Our surplus allows us $50,000 of mass transit. He said we just don't have to write it down.
Are you being graded on this?
It's just like you have to participate. Like if you participate, you get 100%. Like this is in place of doing a book report, and personally, I hate book reports. I would like, yeah.
You think you learn more from this than a book report?
Because it emphasizes the points that he makes over and over again in class.
So I want to ask you about this exercise. This is not a test. This is not a term paper. This is a game.
It is.
Should other university deans and professors take this seriously? That you guys are playing a game tonight. Are you really learning anything?
I think it actually, we all learn a lot more about it by actually doing this type of interactive process. Testing and everything really can test our ability to memorize facts, but to actually work in an environment where we are all communicating together, kind of having to learn the struggles of not only the political atmosphere, but also, constructing and managing certain budget issues and committees.
Okay.
The benefits for this is that you have a chance, it's based on participation, I guess, and talk through it and negotiate, as opposed to a test is right and wrong answers. There is no right or wrong answers, I guess.
The objective is for the whole city to make money and not go in debt. There's a tendency to want to win as a group or as a table. but in reality, you really want everybody to be making money and everybody helping each other.
So there's not really competition amongst tables.
There shouldn't be, but there is.
Okay. What are you learning from this whole experience? This is a game, and you're playing games in college.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you learning something, or should I just give you a test instead?
Kind of like we learned that we have to work together to get like the best outcome in our city.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Did you get any interns' phone numbers?
I have not yet.
Okay.